Floor seats for the Knicks. Couple model door kids. They don't even wanna pick. Wanna lick up, wanna.
You are now listening to the Floor Seats podcast.
So, like, I recently came across a video. Wait,
time out.
I should introduce.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
I thought we were starting from the top.
Junior forgot how to do a
This is
podcast, guys.
part of it.
I don't get it. You got to explain to me because I'm confused.
This is part of what we're doing. It's like the bullshit. Like,
No, I
Off
get
guard?
it. Yeah, I get that. I understand that.
I'm about to introduce the podcast. I'm not cutting any of this out.
But are we?
No, we're here.
We're here. Like, we
This
are
part?
recording.
Yeah.
I pressed the button.
No, you got to start this part over.
No.
If we're
So-
acting, then you at least got to.
No, I just want to let everybody know how fake we are.
Oh,
So when
Yeah.
we do get on, just know we're gonna keep the same energy.
Yeah, we're terrible.
It's like, nah. But that's the Floor Seats podcast.
Play our drop, sir.
Yeah.
oh, that's the thing.
You have to play
Where
our
Kev
drop.
yells at you and says, "Play our drop," and you're like, "Oh."
Nah, that wasn't. He just does that. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Just a
You're like,
second
"Oh,
time.
my bad. You right." Boom.
Floor seats for the Knicks. Couple model door kids. They don't even wanna pick. Wanna lick up, wanna.
You are now listening to the Floor Seats podcast.
Can you play the applause drop so we
What's-
can applause for you knowing how to start a podcast?
You guys should clap for me being back. Thank you.
You know, show of hands. Did anybody miss Fred?
Yes.
There's 4 people in the room right now, and
Brian
even
raised
he
his
doesn't
hand.
have his hand up.
His hands are up.
No, his hands
See that one
are
hand?
not up.
No.
So we have like a lot to discuss. It's been 2
some
weeks.
time.
It's been 2 weeks.
Some
2
time.
weeks and some change. And first, I would like to get into this one video that we saw. I don't know if y'all want to sit there and listen to us, listen to the video, so we can just go into it just a little bit. So there's this podcast I was listening to. Well, I really saw a snippet. I wasn't listening to the podcast. It's called the Dead Ass Podcast. And
Dead
it's-
ass.
That ass B.
Dead ass B.
Word to my mother.
So
On the deadlocks.
Folks.
Lokes,
Oh,
Get this guy out of here.
man said on the deadlocks. Aye. So back to what I was saying.
Locks.
There was they're a married couple, married for 10 years, and we're talking about monogamy. And he was discussing that if the woman isn't able to retain the same sexual energy that she had at the beginning of the relationship, then why is monogamy so pushed forward?
Expected.
Why is it so expected? Because like as a human being, what is like your main thing to do? What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to reproduce, right? So now if you're in a relationship and you're monogamous, you're just sitting there bitter, you're unhappy because you ain't getting no booty.
No buns.
No buns, no butt cheeks, no booty. And how do y'all feel about that?
That seems like a miserable life. Imagine to be older and you ain't get nothing in like 6 years. Like y'all just sleep next to each other. You're not getting nothing for 6 years, and you're like, yo, it'd be your anniversary, and y'all just still not. Y'all just chilling.
Yeah, go to bed after a bottle of wine.
You believe?
You're going to bed after some wine is disgusting.
I'll slit my throat.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It's terrible, and
That
it's
is the likely future for most people.
So in our last week's episode, well, not last week, our last episode, yo, imagine we weren't on episode 20.
Episode 20, guys.
Yeah, even if it's not episode 20, we gonna put episode 20.
I'm pretty sure
It's episode 20.
It's episode 20 for a
It's
fact.
episode 20.
But last week, we did a game. It was called Devil's Advocate.
Mm-hmm.
I played Devil's Advocate last time, so I think this week we're gonna need K-Rec to do it. So now, why
I'm
do you
the
think?
advocate for the devil.
Why do you think that's wrong?
like that.
You've been listening to much Trippy.
I don't listen to Trippy.
Really?
Not really.
So
You-
why'd
you
you
seem
get
like
that
the type.
666 tat on your chest?
I don't see a 6'6" chat on my
You need
chest.
to start
chat.
being more honest.
Nah, but for though, what do you guys think? Well, Kev played.
Well,
Devil's
let
Advocate.
Fred say his piece, and then I'll devil's advocate whatever he says.
My piece on what? The Dead Ass podcast.
Yeah, the Dead Ass podcast.
Well, I just don't understand why. I don't get why relationships are expected to be monogamous. Not that I agree or disagree with monogamy. I'm just saying, if you look at it from a bottom line point of view, then like you can't answer the why question. Why do vows say that you have to stay with one person till death do you part? Most people, like, they're married, then their partner dies, and then they get remarried because of the vows. What else?
Oh, so you think it's just like a
It's just like
yes?
it
Pretty
is
much.
BS. The whole thing is BS.
My only
Sounds
thing.
like you don't want to get married.
Tread lightly, sir.
You know, this is gonna be the clip you post on IG, right?
If that
Super.
is, then I'm blowing the whole thing up. I'm gonna just delete the whole page.
To play the advocate of the devil.
Nah, you don't gotta be corny with it.
Right? Where you going, Brian?
What is our cameraman doing? No, nothing. Okay, cool.
Beefing at night.
I think you asking why, like, why does it have to be this way? I can understand you asking why, like, who made this up, who okayed this,
Who started this?
who started this. I get it. Now, maybe you shouldn't be asking who started this, and more ask yourself, like,
You're never gonna be devil's advocate again.
yo, I'm really getting somewhere.
Yo,
and he's not
peace
trying.
out.
Like, he's not like.
you ever
he's-
seen it? You ever
Can
seen
I get
that,
to my point?
You ever seen that
Can I
clip
get to my point?
when the dude was in jail? It's like, Yana, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like you just folded and quit. You folded all types of crazy.
I even fold.
Let me just
because
let y'all know.
I even
We
fold
not gonna
because
we not gonna get to details at all. But Kev's unfolded. Kev's sweet.
Why? What happened?
Just
Kev?
keep going. Keep going.
Nah, you gotta address that.
No, we can't
You gotta
address
clear
it.
your name, bro.
We literally cannot.
Damn.
you know what's really crazy?
Just go, bro. Just talk.
You see how he's telling me just go now, and he just cut me off, and I
Exactly.
was like, "What are you talking about?" Like I was literally about to say my point.
points.
Play
on the
devil-
clock.
I was literally about to
devil's
say my
advocate.
whole point, and then he ruined it.
Play devil's advocate.
Just tell him he
please,
didn't
please,
score the
please.
other day.
He didn't score. I actually gave him buckets the other day, but that's later.
He said
but,
he'll leave it at that.
I gave you a bucket, and I touched your
Oh.
chest just like that when I did it. I
That's
literally did that. I
crazy.
remember.
Oh,
I
nah.
literally did that too.
In like 4 days of basketball,
That's what.
Kev hit 1 3.
That's not facts either. He's just gelling the
You hit
whole.
1
the
3.
whole-
I
no,
promise
But
no.
Junior
What are you
didn't hit
talking about?
none.
Yes, you did.
no, I did not.
It was
I
only-
hit more than 1 3. Stop
No,
playing.
it was.
and I had a layup.
Oh, on me.
No, not on you.
Why y'all on the
You
same
talking about
team?
about?
you talking about you? We only played against each other once.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Who won?
So what are you talking about?
I
then?
won.
Oh,
No, his
I
team-
won.
his
I
team
won.
who was on your team?
It was just
We
some
had
randoms.
this
Yeah.
girl. I don't know, it was some people.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not playing outdoor basketball anymore. Cause yeah, but Kev, just continue with what you were saying.
I was saying that he shouldn't focus on the why and more so look at what it is that they're saying and ask himself, is it right what they're saying, and not worry about who made the rules. I think being monogamous in a relationship is good, even though we don't know who's the person that made that rule.
Can I just?
I agree with the rule, and
Can
I
I
feel like you should.
interject?
Okay,
Can I piggyback?
no, don't
Off
ever
your thought.
piggyback me. But go ahead.
So you're saying instead of asking why, I should look at right or wrong. But who's to say that
What is wrong and what is right?
exactly? Who's
Who
to
made
say?
these rules?
Do you think
You're not to say.
Do you
Your
think being
great-grandparents-
sexually active with somebody else that's not your partner is a good thing?
They
Is that
would
what- is
both
that
be
all we're
your
talking
partner.
about?
That's
I don't
the
think that's
thing.
all we're talking about though.
That's the
He said that
situation.
one point. I'm talking
Oh,
about that
okay,
one
okay.
point.
No. Like if you're not monogamous, what's the other word?
Polygamy?
Yeah, if you subscribe to polygamy and you're in a polygamous relationship,
Do you think having like multiple wives is bad?
that's what I was getting to? You would like it wouldn't just be a stranger. You would have 3 girlfriends. So it's still
Lazy
in
be
your
talking about
relationship.
talking about marriage. Do you think that like having 3 wives is bad inherently? Because that's something that was customary in like not in our
Back in the
present
day.
time. Even if you go back 50 years ago, 60 years ago, that was something that was customary, having multiple wives, having multiple.
I couldn't fathom having 3 wives.
That sounds that sounds
not even-
absurd. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
First of all, women are already annoying.
Brad was
as
about
it
to say
is.
I could barely have one.
Women are annoying
No, I
as it
wasn't gonna
is.
say that.
So
I
why
know.
would you want additional headaches? And like,
I wouldn't even go as far to call them all headaches. I'm
No,
just
yes,
saying
they
that
are.
just doesn't seem
No,
because
no,
of how
no,
we're
no, no, no.
conditioned.
no. They are headaches.
Bear hates women. He's exposing himself on
No,
the podcast.
I do.
He hates women and letting his
said you're all
podcast
headaches.
mates
Yeah,
talk.
I do.
He hates both of those things.
I hate women so much. And
Well, who else did he hate the other day?
Who did he? I don't know.
who?
Was it you being homophobic?
What are you talking about?
I don't remember.
You haven't been here for like a month. So who's the other?
I
What's
was
the
on
other day?
vacation in Turks and Caicos.
No, you weren't on
That's
vacation.
downtown Irvington. Y'all don't know.
I was gonna say the dental office.
That was the dentist.
Man. But we have a lot to talk about today. What do y'all want to get into next?
You want to talk about Glacier Boy?
Ice Trader gang.
How do y'all feel about that? Just dropping a
Why did that blow
snowflake?
up? Why is that so
because
important?
people are
Well,
very
it was going with
stupid.
the it was
I don't
going
like
with the
social
Twitter
media, but I
trend.
love
I
social
want to
media.
delete it every day.
It's funny, but also at the same time, everything that just doesn't need to be publicized is publicized.
I mean, they were doing the thing that was popular on Twitter that day. How's it? How it went? How it was going?
Okay.
That's what it was.
Fine.
But then everybody just started dropping a snowflake, and it's like things like this don't work unless you're. First of all,
That's what people don't know.
In the song Pop Star, didn't Drake said "Come sit on my lap" or something like that?
I don't recall.
No, you're thinking about the other one. Comes in on the thing with Dirk. He said that.
Oh yeah. Don't
yeah,
laugh now, cry
man,
later.
when you sit on my lap. Don't
Right now, laugh
as a
later.
man, don't ever tell any random woman to come sit on your lap.
I think people.
Because that will not end well.
what people have, or I guess you could just say men, because it's a man saying it's a man saying that to a woman. We need to realize that we are not
Of
millionaires.
that tax bracket.
Bro, it's not even that.
No, it's
So
it's,
we
it's part
literally-
of that.
Well, yeah, that's a part of it. But she literally said that she had a giant crush on Quavo before she even got into the industry.
But even then,
She said that?
even then, say like a girl had a giant crush on me, right?
Yes. Anything
I
you
swear
say
that
is gonna
that
bag her.
no. I don't think so. Not for a regular. I feel like still it would still look away to her, because that's something that only rich people with like clout can really get off. To
Just
me,
the emojis.
in my
Bro,
opinion,
that
yes.
would not work on, even if a girl had a crush on you, even if you had a crush on a girl.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Well,
She
he-
just slid in your DMs like,
she gonna think you corny now.
that's super corny.
He
And not to say anything, talk trash about Quavo, but it's like, rich people just do different things. They
No,
don't
that's what I'm
subs-
saying.
they
No,
don't
it's not
subscribe
even
to our
corny. It's not
lifestyle.
corny for
Fame as
Quavo.
well.
It's not corny for Quavo because he has money, so it doesn't. He can do that. I
we
get
gotta
it, and it goes with his like persona of like different names and type of the way he talks like that. He does that.
that too. And the fact that her whole moniker is being an icy girl, so he sent a snowflake like caters toward her. But like any dude, the average girl doesn't have a brand image. Like you can't choose an emoji based off this random girl.
So she sent like the ramen noodle emoji back,
yeah.
right? How do we know that she thought that was a snowflake? She may have thought it was salt.
No. No.
Salt.
I think there's a salt shaker emoji. I don't know.
There's a salt shaking emoji?
I think so. Maybe. But definitely
You
it
use it?
looks like a snowflake.
I don't
bro.
swipe that far for emojis. I ain't gonna hold you. You be
Every
doing
update I look for the new emojis.
you be doing your due diligence for the emojis.
Yeah.
I always gotta spice up.
You gotta spice up
the recents.
emojis.
Yo, now let's talk about something real quick before we talk about another member of the Migos. Recent emojis.
Yeah, there's a salt shaker.
But-
Confirmed.
Have y'all ever been like this next to somebody or somebody showing you something and then you can see their recent emojis?
Yeah.
Nah, I've never looked. No.
Fred, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Does
I
it
might
tell
have
you something
seen
about the
somebody's
person?
recent. I don't really.
But recent emojis, I feel like that's like a thing. Like that's like a
Can we
like,
all look-
that's
can
like
we-
a,
A character trait or something
It's like
like a.
yeah, but there's
Describes
certain
you.
type
Can we-
of recent emojis that you have in your recent emojis.
Can we all look at each other's recent emojis?
I can see
Can't
where
look at my
you're
recent
going,
emojis.
but at the same
Can
time,
I give you mine and I take yours?
I actually
Pause.
I want to play footsies with phones so bad.
It wouldn't. Be
can I
footsies,
give you
it's
mine?
phonesies.
And yo, come on, son.
Phone-
Get it right.
All right.
No,
so
but wait,
we have
wait.
a podcast to do. We're not about to do, we have to do all this extra job.
Live.
But look at the recent emojis. I just want to see something.
Do you want to see mine?
Yeah, let me see it. Let me see your recent emojis.
I'll
You
see
want
mine
to
if you
see
can
it
see
so
more.
bad.
All right, what we got?
Emojis today don't.
Junior's
really
emojis
explain
are cool.
anything.
They're not really. They're just emojis.
You can use any emoji to be talking about anything.
He got a little
But if
sweet
you-
one right here, but it's okay.
Which one? Let me see.
The purple heart, the white heart with in the purple square. That's a little
Uh-huh.
sweet. I never even seen that
This
one.
is one of them.
Okay,
Now I
but
gotta
like
spice up the heart emojis and send a
Can I see
shirty.
your emojis, Red?
I don't care.
You
It
about to
doesn't
see hella,
mean nothing.
you about to have hella purple pickle.
Purple pickle.
Yeah, we still talking about the Quavo and
got
so
Fred.
you remember? He's like, "Shorty, you want my purple pickle?"
No, I don't.
You don't remember?
No.
Is the
Isn't that eggplant?
What do you
Yeah.
think Fred does with this one?
Which one is that?
the smirk when you
The
look
smirk.
at the
Like, what are
side,
you doing
like,
with the
Which
smirk?
one is that?
Yeah.
Looking to the side.
What are you
Oh.
doing with the smirk?
That's just the smiley emoji I use. I don't use the full smile.
Actually,
That's how, you,
Fred-
that's how you get your game on, Fred.
the smirk emoji.
Hey Sam, I'm coming. Smirk.
What? That must be what y'all do. The way you interpret emojis
don't
is
like
what
how
you
you just
do
did
with
that.
it.
Why do you have a
What he just
metallic
said.
strong arm?
What you
He
say?
made me feel mad and comfortable.
Him?
Who, me?
Yo, we're gonna bleep names out anyways, but he's like, "Yo, Sam, I'm coming."
Kevin, you need to like go somewhere. bro.
Listen, I take the L for the podcast.
It's
I'll
fine.
let people laugh at me.
No, we want people to laugh, but us at the same time, we gotta like keep ourselves composed and talk about
composed.
something real quick. But also, we have to like worry about we want to monetize this, so when we do upload this onto YouTube, our content matter can't be bleep and bleep, or
Or like,
look at them blah blah blah. You know, we gotta keep it
I just feel like we
not
need to
PG,
talk about
but like
this.
Thank you for the
PG 14. No, what's that? What's the
13.
rating when it's like one of those movies that go straight to
13.
on demand? They're not rated R, but they're less than that.
PG-13.
Nah, it's not PG 13. It's like under
MA.
MA or under 17.
Mature.
Yeah, let's keep it like that. Not rated R.
That still has all the curses and the,
I think that might be worse on some like
rated
Really?
R is just for like gory, like
Let's make it like them BET shows, movies that they post when they
and the voiceover.
yeah, and then the voiceover. Can we talk
They
about
be
that
saying
too?
all the F words and then it'd be like fudge over it. Like the
Yeah.
the
Fudge.
OG Power Ranger shows when they used to do Japanese and they were talking English.
Like, come on, son. Wait, you said the OG Power
Negro.
Rangers?
Yeah, they used to talk because it was a Japanese show and then they would voice over in English.
Oh, when they be like,
Yeah.
you will not disrespect.
Or the
My honor.
the ninja
you
movie.
did that way too well. You watched
I've done it multiple times. I ain't gonna hold you.
I know Brian and Junior used to watch the ninja movies in their youth.
And the only anime I've actually liked is Naruto.
No, when you were young, y'all dads or something would definitely be watching them karate movies.
Go.
Yes. You
No,
can't
you-
tell me no. I
I've
know.
never.
No, my dad actually-
karate movies.
Nah.
Cap.
Now my dad
You
watched.
too.
My dad watched wrestling.
You're African, you're Haitian. Y'all
Karate?
dads have definitely watched the karate ninja movies
No,
No,
on bootleg.
No.
I want you to understand something.
my dad's not
Alright,
into
so-
that. I knew that.
So you know how America has Hollywood,
Mhm.
Nigeria has something called Nollywood, right?
Yeah, all the different
They
countries
were
have their own. thing.
Yeah, so like Nollywood had a surplus of movies to ever stoop that low and go watch all
yeah.
the
No,
the
no.
nonsense.
I wouldn't say it's stupid low. I know what you mean because there's a bunch of those too.
Like yeah, they had like what they used to do. They used to do like make movies like Beyonce.
What's wrong with this
the
guy,
fact that
guys?
he didn't stop it immediately.
I was literally trying to press the button and it didn't work. It didn't work. I'm sorry.
So they used to make movies like Beyonce versus
My aunt
Rihanna.
makes those movies.
Beyonce, she made Beyonce versus Rihanna.
No, not that, but she makes like St. Lucian movies.
Is she like the director, producer, or actor?
Yeah, well, both. She does all of it.
So like she'll turn on the camera and then run.
No.
Yeah, don't not even on no racist junk, but don't like I don't. Isn't there like African movies where it's like it'd
Say
be
what
like,
you about to say because
Nah,
it sounds
it-
very
it-
stupid.
Yo, I'm
Well,
dead
well,
serious.
well.
I'm not even trying to come crazy. It's Haitian movies like this too.
What?
Those movies where I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. Those movies where it's like a meteor would come down, but like it'd be like you know what I'm saying? It'd just be like
It'll be a meteor. It'll be a meteor, but it'll really be like
A
Microsoft
person?
2003 clip art.
yeah, like
Astrid
coming down, and it come down like a weird way. Like it'd be like this.
And then the
And it'd be
blood,
like, ah.
the blood splatter would just be like
Ketchup. I've never seen
Yeah.
It'd be
it.
like paint, like coming, like
hate just squirting everywhere.
yeah.
No.
Like,
This isn't funny. This is
You never
actually
seen that?
terrible.
Never see that.
you never seen that? Those
You never
are
seen it?
hilarious.
I'm gonna show you a clip.
Can't
It's
wait.
called like it's this Ghanaian movie. It's called 2016, and
2016 when
Yeah.
the world was supposed to end.
yeah, and they just kept shouting 2016 in the movie, and then everybody just kept running. They was like running from like robots, but it wasn't like real life robots. It was like stick figures that they were
my
drawing
God.
into the image, and
Nah.
it was very bad. But
very, very bad.
Wait, have y'all seen the little dude that's in like all the popular movies?
he's not. That's a grown.
I know
man.
he's a grown man. He's a little guy.
And he has. I think he's a twin, right, Brian? He's a twin.
His
right?
twin died.
No, Yo, what is wrong with you, bruh?
One of them died. There used to be two of those
One of them died?
little people.
Little people? Is that
And
what we're
one
doing?
died. Huh?
Is that what we're doing?
Isn't that the name?
You can't call them little people.
No, midgets is the offensive term.
Dwarf.
Don't they go by little people?
Dwarf.
Well, that's the
If somebody call me a
scientific
little
term.
person, I'm gonna slap him.
I think
Yo,
scientifically is
you're
dwarf.
bugging now. You're bugging now.
Bro, I'm just trying to like look up the thing and it
Bro,
keeps
just get
doing
off the
it.
Why
phone,
don't you
dog.
just-
I was
No.
looking up little people.
All you have to do is swipe up and lower your volume.
That's true.
Like, what's wrong with this kid, bro?
You don't ever call me a
Yeah,
kid.
he called you a
What'd you say,
kid.
little boy?
Because I'll really,
You a little boy to me.
I'll really sun you right now, bro. Right
Go
on
ahead.
camera, bro.
So what's up?
You don't want to test my body, bro.
L Jr.
You don't
L.
want to do that, bro.
He said, I don't want to test this body.
Junk could get real dangerous for you real quick, bro.
He said he's from Irvington.
I'm from
bro.
Union, bro.
Oh, he said he's
You know
from
what that
Union. Even
means.
worse.
You know what that means, bro.
It means you sweet.
I'm
I'm from Edgewater.
You're from Edgewater? Well,
Yeah.
I was
You
trying to
can't
think
do
of something
nothing
cool.
with
You
that.
guys
Edgewater is crazy.
Is it?
No.
I don't know how Edgewater people are.
Is it
Sweet.
Edgewater / Fort Lee? Is that area?
I'm from-
They sweet.
I'm from Camden, bro,
Camden?
Oh.
So why you all the way up here?
to do this podcast.
All right. No,
Oh,
let's get
okay.
back on track because we just been gelling for like the past 15 minutes.
I've been gelling the whole podcast.
So he got charged.
Did you listen to the album? Are we allowed to say on camera?
Didn't we talk about the album last? Didn't we talk about this last podcast?
Tory just got charged last week.
No. I'm talking about the album.
Album.
Listening to the album.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we admit that already?
No.
Oh, he said admit. That means you both listened to it. I
No.
listened to it too. It's okay.
I think.
See, if we're all just gonna do a reveal, I listened to it, but it was for educational purposes.
I've
only.
listened to it several times.
All right, nah, I didn't. Listen to
Yeah,
it
you
several
see,
times.
I listened to it.
After the first
Truthfully,
day,
I listened to it twice. So
nah, after the first day, I never went back to listen to it, and I don't think I listened to every song. I didn't get to the very end.
Can I ask you guys a question?
sure.
Was it fire? Yes.
Was the music good?
Yes.
All right.
Was the content matter good? No.
Okay. Trap music. What's the situation around that?
I think they're just.
Is it good music with bad subject matter? Yes.
It depends on what you think is bad.
Amen.
I think shooting women is bad,
Music's always going to be subjective.
but he got charged, and I don't really care that he got charged. Like, the situation doesn't matter to me. What I do want to talk about is Kamala Harris tweeting to Meg Thee Stallion.
We're going to get you your justice.
We're gonna get you, yo. That man's going to hell. Yo,
Gonna get you
Tory's
your
gonna be the
justice.
first rapper on death row.
She
And I'm
said,
letting you
first
know
thing
right
I'm
now.
going to do when I get elected is put Tory in jail.
They gonna slit that man throat on national TV, and we all gonna be witnesses. I don't even think I should be saying that. I feel like that sounds crazy.
That was definitely
you don't wanna bleep that
slitting
one
his,
out.
slitting his throat.
It was like Max.
That
right?
was Max.
Yeah. I apologize for that, Mr. Lanes, Mr. Daystar. Yo, I think his like dad's name is like Night Star or something like that.
I don't think he sees it Night Star. That's hilarious.
No, I'm not even joking. It's like Sunstar or something like that.
His real name.
His father's name is like Sunstar or Night Star.
I don't think Tory sees a day in prison.
Was that a pun?
No.
You get
Oh,
it?
Daystar.
Yeah.
Oh, that was tough, Fred.
That was tough.
That was tough.
See?
Go ahead.
Y'all know my body.
He's not going to prison. First of all, I think people like that, some money can't always help you outrun every type of situation.
But it can help you outrun most.
Low key, if he were signed, he might have had a better lawyer if he was still signed to a major label.
I think he has the money
Because they're gonna get you out by any means to get their bread for you to keep making
You
music.
think that's what happened with Takashi? Takashi?
His label is much smaller than like a big label. So
I wonder sometimes how these small labels have money to fund these larger acts.
They probably just have
well, they
investors.
come from bread. That's why.
But yeah. So I want to place a bet right now since you guys love sports betting.
Who loves sports betting?
Who?
But the both of y'all,
I've never placed a sport bet in my life.
you guys are actually addicted to gambling.
I'm not.
Who?
All right. So what are the odds on Tory going to jail?
What do you want to take, Kev? The over or the under? Or you want to do
I was gonna say plus 800.
plus 800 on going to jail?
Yeah.
And what's
I think
going,
that's pretty high.
not going to jail is what? Minus
I would
200?
Yeah.
So for
About-
those that don't know, minus 200, you need to put 200 up to make $100.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yes.
I just been betting. I don't even know. I just be putting things together.
Junior be taking minus 15,000.
Nah, plus 15,000.
Oh, that means it's never gonna happen, bro.
That's
just
not
gonna
true.
take your money.
I'm a believer in Christ, and my day will come.
Amen.
I'm waiting for the day I make $1. I make $15 million off 25 cents. Because the type of
I think
the type of bets I put together.
I think at that point the sports book would just find your address and probably send someone to kill you.
I bid on the app one time, and it was like, you've been on this app for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Please,
that's a new feature though. I don't like that feature.
Yeah, they just added that.
They clocking.
That's
like,
good because people have real addictions to it.
Yeah, but you're not even placing bets. You're just on the app for 30 minutes.
Yeah, and that's an addiction. If you have a crack pipe next to you, you don't have to smoke it. But if you're just staring at it ferociously,
staring at it is max. But if I'm on it, looking at different options for everything,
that's a problem,
bro. Imagine staring at a line.
That's not a problem. That's how you sports bet.
Yeah.
Imagine you stare at the spread for 30 minutes. It's just the same spread.
It's the same. You just look at the same spread.
That'd be different.
That's a problem, and I just want to let you guys know that if you ever need somebody to speak to, because
if you ever need someone to speak to,
you don't
I'm not talking to nobody. I'm taking my L's in silence, and I'm posting my dubs on the close friend stories. I'm playing.
You have a close friend story?
No.
Dang.
Why you say no so quick?
I don't think a lot of people that are listening to this know that,
I don't have one.
and they're cool with you.
I don't have a.
So they're not close friends?
No.
Damn.
I don't have one, so you can't be.
Damn.
I saw that tweet where it was
What?
like close friends is more like what is it, like not like your actual close friends, but it's more like what do you call it? I think you saw it too.
What was it?
Junior definitely retweeted that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what
the
you're
close
talking
friends
about.
isn't necessarily for the close friends.
Yeah, it's like
it's for the friends that provide good vibes.
Well, it
There we
should
go.
be for the close friends.
No, it's for the friends that provide
Everybody
good vibes.
wanna
I think I have like 30 people in mind. So like
That's a lot. You
I
got
have
a lot
more
of
than
friends.
that. I take them away. I delete everybody, and I add them one by one again.
but
Junior's a
I have
fiend
family
for
in
the
there
close
though.
friends.
I
Let's
don't-
just say
I
this
take
now.
them off. I take them all off, and I add them one by one
Why do you do what you do?
because
Why is it so
when I
serious
post
to you?
things, if I post on the close friends, if I make a poll on the close friends, if you don't vote on it, you're dead to me.
Junior be like,
And-
yo, if you don't answer to this one, I'm taking you off. Like, am I
That's
supposed
facts.
to feel threatened? I
don't-
see
you
you
don't have to
every
feel-
other day.
You
Why
don't
should?
have to feel threatened. Just know that these are the repercussions.
But why are you giving people
because-
ultimatums?
it's
on your close
because-
friend story.
If you're on a close friend story, right?
Yes.
That means you, first of all, you use Instagram a lot, and you vote on my things. If I post, yo, which one
Maybe
should
if
I
you
cop?
If you stop posting polls, then you'll be happier.
No,
Because then nobody has to vote and you don't have to remove anybody.
that's not true.
Junior be like LeBron, Kobe. If you don't post, if you don't answer,
Right? Like the most
I
generic.
don't do all that. Stop playing.
it just be like LeBron, Kobe.
No, but
And ask her to vote.
LeBron or Kobe.
Rest in
Don't
peace,
answer
Kobe
that.
Bryant.
Not answering that.
Yeah, rest in peace to 24, but 24/8. But yeah. So pretty much, I'm gonna need y'all to stop doing that.
Doing what?
He's talking to the close friends on the close friend story viewers.
Oh, okay.
I honestly hate y'all, and
If you hate me, just say it with your chest.
I hate you, Kevin
Oh,
Pierre.
he said you talking small, little man.
Very little man.
All right, but did y'all hear about the good news?
Depends on what the news is.
You heard about the good news. Sleeping on your hour, got into good news.
Is that Big Sean?
Nah, it's LeBron.
Kanye.
Oh, okay.
LeBron won ring number 4.
Congratulations. Let's clap it up for LeBron James.
Clap it up for LeBron James. We just need a little bit of an applause because we're very, 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 very.
And he got on the cover of Wheaties.
And he was also voted athlete of the decade.
And he should have been the MVP of the regular season.
You think so?
Yes.
Why
No.
you say it like that?
You
Yes.
asked me a question. I answered promptly.
LeBron wasn't athlete. Who was athlete of the decade?
LeBron James, Serena Williams. Who else? Let me see.
There were multiple.
Yes, there's different sports.
Interesting.
It's very hard to
I thought it was just
compare.
athlete. 'Cause
I know,
if
but
it's
it's-
just athlete, it's 100%
Yeah, but-
LeBron.
There could have been a gymnast that was better than LeBron. We don't know.
No,
So
athlete. I'm not talking about like. I think LeBron is
Shaun
the best
White.
athlete in the world
why?
because I feel like
Because he can
athletes
play
could
football.
go to different sports and play different
LeBron
sports.
can't play soccer. I'm sorry. So anyway,
Okay, but he
Odell
can play, he can
Beckham
play
Jr.
badminton, nigga.
could have went to the.
Here he goes.
Odell Beckham Jr. could have done what?
He could have been a pro soccer player.
No, he couldn't have.
Yeah, he could have. He literally had the offer and he declined.
But where?
I don't remember.
Don't name
It was in
any.
Europe.
If he could,
It was in Europe.
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
They're
It was-
about to banish that man to Ukraine.
Y'all think I don't know?
No, Ukraine is too good for it. He would have went to the MLS.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No,
He
it
would have gone
wasn't
to
American
MLS.
soccer,
But
bro.
he said it was a European league.
Yes.
Yeah, they would have banned. That man was about to go play for Putin
In Russia.
Yeah, it wasn't really a
KGB?
it wasn't really a volunteer to offer to play for a team. He about to start go fighting bears in a
Training squad.
traveling circuit.
He could have went to play multiple different sports. He chose football.
Why?
So
Why would anybody choose football?
I'm just saying, your reasoning that LeBron can also play another sport. There's other athletes that can play multiple sports.
I agree. LeBron could just do more.
Why? You tell me why.
He's LeBron James.
He's a
LeBron
freak of
might be
nature,
a better
yeah.
football player than Odell. That's a hot take.
Potentially. Maybe.
I'm not gonna hold you. I think
Actually, no.
In terms
I'm gonna
of,
keep it a
in
He
terms
might be
of
better
tight
than
end-
Kelsey at tight end.
In terms of
No.
tight end, he's more athletic. It's just all it depends on hands. And you're gonna
And
say
if he
how
could take
well
a hit or
take
not.
it. Yeah, I was about to say how well he could take a hit.
No,
He would be much more dense though. He would be too big. 6'9".
Bron, there's been players about
Of
that
course,
height.
but that's too big though. Because they
Depends
can
on
go
your
for
position.
they go for your legs.
The lineman be like 7 foot, 7'2".
That's actually gross. You 7 foot 400 pounds.
That's not really big at all. Like width wise,
That's big.
7 foot 400 is not like fat though.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
How dense can a
When
human
you're
be?
7 foot, you're gonna be around what 300 something pounds.
No, the NBA 7 footers are like 275,
Okay,
and they're lean,
they
muscular.
were talking
like,
about 0% body fat.
Nah, I ain't no
guys.
0% body fat. Like Dwight, for example.
You don't think he's close to 0% body
Heck
fat?
no. If you were close to 0%, you're on the verge of death. Like you'll die.
Wait, what's the standard? 3?
No, for a human being, it's like 20 something.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Somebody that's very cut and
For a
very
human being, a regular human being, the standard is in the high
Hold on.
20s, even 30s.
Yeah, you go ahead and look that up.
Athletes are less than 12. Like that would be. Do you know how? Look that up because that's actually pretty crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
It said athletes typical. It's just general typical athletes. Men 6 to 13%, and women 14 to 20%. So 6 is still a single digit number. So it's very relatively
Yeah, but
low.
you said close to 0.
I know, but I'm gonna put 6 close to 0 compared to.
That's not bad. You're lean. If you have 6% body fat, you're mad. You're mad shredded.
Bad. Have you seen
You're
like?
shredded.
Have y'all seen DK Metcalf?
Yeah,
I don't
I tried to
understand.
trade for him, and
That
it didn't
guy's
work
got
out.
to be 5%. Like
I don't understand.
he's a freak of nature.
How can somebody?
Is
be
he
that
African?
DK? I mean, he's black, so yeah,
You know what I meant.
I accept all of you.
Except
You
all of
accept
us.
us?
No, I accept you.
You accept us?
Yeah, I'm the ambassador
For who?
for Africa.
I was
Why?
gonna say something so crazy.
Who died and
Just
put
ask
you
me
in
after what I was gonna
charge?
say.
What'd you say?
Huh?
Yo, can y'all get off your phones?
I was looking at Metcalf to see where he's from.
But you thought his last name was African?
No, I just want to see if he was African.
You got a crush?
In
MCN.
fantasy, a fantasy crush.
Okay, and I just want to go into Skip Bayless real quick.
Pause.
The
Before
LeBron
we-
hater.
Yeah, so we're not even going to acknowledge what
A
Kev said.
delusional old man.
So Skip Bayless said that the MVP should have gone to Rajon Rondo.
He did great in the last 3 games. Well,
It was
the
really
first
It was really
two,
just the last one.
the
really.
first
No, it
two
was
and the
last
last one.
those last two.
No, he was doing all right.
He was
before that.
doing great.
He was getting
doing
boards,
well, but
assists.
I'm saying great
Yeah, he was very good in the last.
because he wasn't really scoring. But
MVP
they-
though.
He started scoring. So, first of all, he said that LeBron didn't deserve MVP. And he also said that this was the easiest championship that LeBron has ever got to.
And Junior also said it was AD's team, but I think we were proven otherwise. I think Junior can
I'll
come
stop.
around to go ahead and say, you know what, it's LeBron's team.
LeBron's the leader of the team. If AD doesn't play well,
They don't win they don't win
they don't win.
the championship without LeBron. Period.
Duh. Like, that's not even a question. That's not what I was talking about.
They probably don't even win 3 games without LeBron.
That's not what I was
If we're
talking
gonna be
about.
honest,
Wait, healthy AD?
with a healthy AD and 0 LeBron James,
Yeah, because then you don't have
compared to the
anybody
other way
else.
around. Compared to the other way around, healthy LeBron, 0 AD. Do they win at least 3 games
Yeah.
against the Heat?
I think so.
All right, but the other way with AD and no Bron, I don't think they win
But there's a reason for that, though.
because it's LeBron's team and
No,
they
I
need
was,
him.
I was going to say that. The way they play zone defense. Zone defense
They
is literally.
changed it. Don't act like they didn't
They
change
ended
it
up
after
changing
2
it. I
games.
think, yeah, that's a 2 after they were already up 2 games.
But they still could have gone.
and that's another thing. You couldn't play zone defense back in the 90s. You couldn't double team something called illegal defense. So when all the time when people try to come and say Michael Jordan is just so much greater than LeBron James, remember that the milkman that was guarding him was at the mercy of Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan he was great. Yo, these were literally like
insurance brokers.
Like these were Geico employees. These were the carpenters. These were like you were literally playing against like what they call your neighborhood schmuck.
So how could Michael Jordan possibly be the best player of all time?
I think he's had the greatest career so far.
I saw that argument.
But he's not the best player.
No, they actually said Bron had the better career, but
I'm giving Bron the better career.
It's different. It's other about
Bron does have the better career.
4 rings to 6 rings.
The best NBA career. I'm giving it to Bron.
4 rings to 6 rings.
Yes,
that's
but
zero defensive player of the year, so 1.
No, but wait. Did you see what's old Bull's name on the thing with the big nose?
Stephen A. Smith?
No. He's white with a big nose.
Brian Windhorst? Colin Cowherd.
No, he has a big.
Oh, Nick Wright.
Nick Wright. He did the whole thing where he was like, everything they don't want you to know about Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that video?
And Michael Jordan has lost a lot of playoff series.
He said that people only act like. Were you about to say that?
He was only good his entire career. They don't talk about all the bad stuff that happened.
Exactly. They only act like he played for 6 years.
He was never able to beat Larry Bird. He was never able to beat another superstar in their prime.
These were all facts. So when you take into account what
he was never able to beat another superstar in their prime,
and he had his big 3.
They said he was bad about Pippen. And then there was like 2 more.
He couldn't do anything before Pippen came.
No, literally. And then when people try to say, oh, but look at LeBron's stats. LeBron literally averaged like 38 in a series before. He still lost, like against Orlando. Skip Bayless said, well, he lost. So what about the years when Michael Jordan was averaging almost 40? Did all those years not count? It doesn't make any sense.
That's why I'm giving LeBron the better career over Jordan. Literally.
You know what Nick Wright said too? He said, it's kind of crazy that Jimmy Butler lost this finals matchup. It's like, I think we should hold this against him because it's such a devastating black mark on his career. Like he was better off losing in the playoffs than getting to the finals.
Yeah. He did not lie one time.
He did that. That was so smart the way he put that together. That was the smartest thing ever. And it was just like, bro, when are we just gonna stop? I honestly don't want to have the argument anymore.
How can you compile all these facts and still sit there and say that like Bron could never touch MJ? How?
I'm just waiting for the day for LeBron to come out and speak against Skip. When he does that, I'm gonna jizz in my pants.
What's he supposed to do? He's not gonna talk.
I don't think he's gonna do it until he retires.
I still don't think he'll do it.
You know what's gonna happen?
I think when he retires, there's gonna be a moment.
I might internally combust.
What is this guy talking about?
Eat a nut?
Ejaculation.
From a man having a conversation?
Yeah, let's just go.
With another man?
No, that's not.
That's what's gonna happen to you.
I'm saying at all.
We heard it. The viewers heard it.
Everybody
the listeners heard it.
Yeah, but just know who's editing the podcast.
Make sure
it's me. So if I want to take something now, it's gonna be.
Hey man.
Yeah, now y'all can't say nothing about that.
He got us there, but I'll be prepared next time.
But yeah, I can't wait till he actually comes out and speaks against them because that's a them. Well, them as in all his haters. I think Stephen A. Smith has been hating a little bit too recently because he said there's nothing LeBron could do to ever win and get to that level.
Yeah.
But it's like...
But he has him at number 2, and that's his defense.
But the thing is, how can... He's essentially saying that there's nobody that could ever reach that level. So then...
That's what Marcus Spears was saying. You keep using... No, it wasn't Marcus. It was... What's his name? What's bro's name? It kind of looked like Marcus Spears. But he's Kendrick Perkins.
Kendrick Perkins, okay.
He said... Stephen A., how can you use the word? You're a hater because you use the word never. Like Bron's done playing already. What if he went on to win 6 more? Whatever. You can't use the word never and rule it out.
Yeah, that's facts. And what did Stephen A. say to that?
I don't think he really responded to that particularly, but he was just like...
He probably just got loud.
He was like, all these defensive player of the years and all this other stuff Bron will never get, so it doesn't matter.
Speaking of players that we are taking their talents for granted, Le'Veon Bell. How do y'all feel about his release?
I don't know if we're taking him for granted. He could potentially be washed at this point.
You think
But
so?
It's a possibility. I don't think he is personally.
But what
but
if he went to the Kansas City Chiefs?
he did? He officially went. I think it was yesterday or today.
Are y'all serious?
Yeah, he's a Chief
That's
now.
serious.
Is
He just ruined the AFC for me.
He's a Chief.
So you know it's about to happen, right?
What?
A two-peat, a repeat.
They're about to tweak.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I
they were
don't
going
watch
to tweak
any football.
They were going to tweak
It's
Ravado.
kind of possible that nothing really changes. Like
That I mean, as in they were already like on
they're
pace.
already going to deep in the playoffs, kind of.
But now they have another threat. So they have him. They have Kelsey.
Yeah.
Who's their wide receiver core? What's their wide receiver core?
Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins.
And isn't Tyreek Hill? Isn't his nickname
fastest player in
Cheetah?
the league. Yeah.
He's scored every game so far.
That's crazy.
Amen.
So I think light skins are back.
Why?
Light skins are winning. You know, you had Steph.
That takes a lot from a dark skinned man to admit.
You had Steph. You have
Why would you ever do that?
what's Grover's name?
Grover.
Yeah.
Grover.
No,
Grover?
the quarterback for the Chiefs.
Mahomes?
Oh, Grover.
You sound like
Patrick
Grover.
Mahomes.
You don't sound like Grover. He sound like he has a lozenge.
Oh, his voice.
He sound like he has a lozenge stuck in his throat.
He does sound weird. I'll give you that.
It's so weird. You know, be even weirder when singers sound like that when they're just talking regularly.
I don't understand British singers.
Why?
Like LMA?
They speak with the whole British accent and then they sing in
Then they come out
English.
sound like Loretta Devine in
Yes.
some Tyler Perry movie.
They sound like it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
Even the actors.
Do you think they sing that way on purpose?
The actors too, though.
Like
speak.
what's
Dude
his
from
name?
Get Out?
Idris,
Yeah.
Idris Elba or Daniel Kaluuya.
Is he
Doesn't
Nigerian?
make sense to me.
Nah, I don't think he's Nigerian.
No.
But he's-
I don't think I could ever trust the actor in my life. Like even if I knew one or not, like I can't.
It's
trust
kind of
you.
crazy because I was watching a movie yesterday, and there was an actor in it from the show Insecure. It was actually The Purge 2 or 3, and then I was like, "Yo, he was in this movie." It was kind of weird how actors could just
yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
yeah, and it was just like, "Yo, how can people just?" Actors are so good at just changing their everything about them, the whole entire persona. You don't even think this is the same person.
It's sus.
It's pretty talented in my opinion.
No, it's
it's
something
almost
to
like
be.
music. It's like writing music.
But bro, how can you ever try? How could you marry an actor? They're gonna be act like
I
if
don't
they're
think I
mad,
would
they
want to
can
marry
still
an
act.
actor. I'm not gay.
Actors.
I don't know. Because if there's ever a scene where they have to act like seductive with another person or anything like that, I'm insecure.
Not even that. She could have. She could have cheated on you, and then she can come home and act as if she was perfectly fine.
What are you talking about?
Don't people act already though?
The actress.
What are you
People
talking
already
about?
acting though.
No, but they'll be much better at it.
She's gonna look at you
Nah, I
like,
think-
So good. There's professional actors.
Nah, I
"Darling,
get what you're saying, but I
How
feel
could
like
ever do such a
people
thing?"
already acting anyways. So.
Nah, I said them.
I know. I'm impersonating the wife coming
Oh,
home.
you're trying to be an actress?
Yeah. You didn't like my that's,
If
that
you
was my
could be
sultry
one
voice.
actress, who would you be?
It has to be an actress, not an actor.
Am I allowed to touch myself?
What the hell? What about you, Kev?
If I could be an actress,
Yeah,
who would I want to be?
yeah.
Brian, I'm
Um,
funny, right?
Let me think. I want to be.
Yeah, keep it a buck. If you turn into Halle Berry, you now finger popping yourself.
I wasn't even gonna say Halle
That's
Berry. I was
crazy.
gonna say.
I bet you feel
crazy.
I ain't trying to go crazy, but
I'm gonna
like,
tell you later in the pod when I think about it.
You ain't gonna fist yourself?
No, I'm not gonna fist myself.
If you were Halle Berry, that's what you would do.
I would definitely finger myself though.
Yo,
What is wrong with these
Come on,
guys?
let's go. Because you now y'all
Yeah,
wild.
you started it.
Now y'all wilding.
No, you're wild.
And speaking of,
Adios,
let's
Leo.
just be respectful
Brr.
and not be so vulgar. So Cardi B accidentally leaked lewd photos of herself on the timeline.
How'd you feel about him?
Me?
Did something go up or?
I don't know
Did
what you're
something
asking.
go
I don't know
up?
what you're asking right now, but don't ask that question again.
She looked
Just
crazy in that picture.
It looked like
She looked like she was
definitely
drunk.
just woke.
my coworkers tried to tell me today that What a Time to Be Alive was better than Watch the Throne.
I could see like a
Come on, son.
I can see a new generation like type
They're
of
this.
person.
We're
saying
all the
that.
same age.
Nah, that's not.
They're
facts,
obviously
though.
a
I'm a
Drake or
Drake
Future
fan.
stan.
And you know I'm a Drake fan.
I'm a Drake fan too, but that just sounds
They're
absurd.
both classic albums.
Of course, but doesn't that sound
Watch
absurd?
the Watch the
Sounds
Throne
crazy
got
to
it
me,
though.
but-
Watch the Thrones is the standard. It's not even a standard, but it's the highest level of a collaborative
It's the
album.
collab album.
Exactly.
That started everything.
And they tried to, he was trying to tell me. I think it was like my coworkers. You know, sometimes when people try to just take a stance against a comment, just to create conversation too. I think that's what he was doing. Well, it was two of them, but they try to say that. I'm like, how, bro? It's not possible. It's not like I don't care. Future is a great musician, but Kanye's worst work is on par with Future's best work.
Actually, I'm gonna disagree with that because
Besides Hendrix is phenomenal.
no, just off the strength of what Ye's been dropping recently, I just can't.
What is the job recently? We're not talking about Poopy D Scoop
He literally dropped a song I think today
Scoop.
today.
called Nah 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 or something. It's
It-
nonsense,
Yeah,
and that's his worst work compared. Like,
okay, but we're not. Don't
Can't.
count that, bro,
why not?
because he just dropped that for his child.
I don't know. He just don't. I know what you mean, though.
He just dropped it for his kids. It's for the kids.
It's for his presidential run.
It's for the kids.
Where he
Sad.
got 40K votes in Kentucky, right?
I think it was 19K.
It was 19.
It was actually
where I
fake.
get 40.
I
It was
don't know.
50.
It was fake. It was like they were just doing like a test run with the app to see the numbers and the figures.
Really
It wasn't a real thing. Yeah,
Oh,
interesting.
boo.
kind of sad.
That is
They're trying to
sad.
play with my boy
It was
Hart.
hype.
They playing
was
with his
hype.
heart, and I don't like what they're doing with him. I don't.
Did we ever finish talking about Cardi's breast?
Just all right. What do you want to say about it? Man? What do you want to say? Like, what do you need to get off about?
Just relax. Don't do too much.
Something's going up.
Something's going
Yo,
on right
you're in the
now.
room
Do
for
I
a
have to
man.
leave?
Come on, son.
I'm looking at a picture of a woman, though.
Are you looking at it right now, for real?
No, I'm not looking at it right now.
Oh,
I'm looking at our topics. Well, the next one would be I don't think we could go from there to there.
No.
what, Cardi to
The next one.
her
The one
beat.
SARS.
that's not even,
That's funny to you.
How could you go from Cardi?
That's funny.
How could you
I'm
possibly?
gonna
do
back
that?
up from the mic.
Don't do that. Well, obviously, you have to bleep that part out so they don't know what we would be going to if we never get to it. But how
But
could
we're
you
talking about it
possibly-
right now.
No. Not after. So we're not gonna talk about her breasts. SARS.
So
That don't work.
to end off the topic, the podcast on not a positive note, but just a more informative note. So Nigeria is going through like a turbulent time period. Because I don't know if y'all familiar with it, but pretty much if let's say you're our age, right? And think about your flyest outfit going to the club or something like that, right? And you have your iPhone, you have your chains, you have your earrings, you have your watch, your Yeezys. Police see that, they're gonna be like, it's come on.
So they think it's all stolen.
They think you scamming.
It's theft prevention, right?
Pretty
Essentially,
much. Yeah.
but just
they
gone
think,
wrong.
They think you're scamming. They think you're doing some type of illicit activities,
To this many people,
and yeah, and they want to question you.
is it
And
a front for like something else though? Low key.
No, it is that's what it's for. But Nigeria is like very corrupt, so they have a lot of corrupt officers. I actually want to show y'all a video that when you guys see this podcast right now is when you're gonna be able to see the video. So the video I just showed them pretty much was just, I guess you could say like special, because SARS is a special unit, right? What I just showed y'all, I feel like kids who have played Call of Duty would have more competence in just having a squad roll out and try to dismantle like a protest or whatever. Even though if people are protesting, why are you trying to dismantle it? Just let them rock.
Yeah, that's max.
It's kind of sad, and it's weird because like I don't really know what people from so far away can do besides like shine light on it. Because like, what can you really do?
I mean, shining the light won't do anything really either.
That's what I'm
Like-
saying. Like
If no one's gonna take action.
I guess it's gonna put like the president of Nigeria in the hot seat because now the rest of the world is like calling for action, and they already dismantled it, but then they replaced it with the SWAT. So how are you going to dismantle one foul governmental agency
And
They're
put
just
it in
gonna run
another.
it through a
and replace it with
different name.
another? Yeah, like it's just going to be the same people. And a woman that I follow, she posted incident. She's a family friend. She posted an incident where SARS stopped her dad and her mom, and they were trying to get, because what they do is like they'll take you to a bank and they'll say, oh, withdraw money, or they'll take stuff from you, or they kill you, or they'll rape you if you're a woman or something like that, right? So pretty much they didn't know that her dad was a high ranking official in the Nigerian Air Force. So when they find that out, so it's something in Nigerian culture is called to prostrate. So it's when you're a younger individual and you see an elder, you like it's, I don't want to say bowing down, but it's like, you know, when a commoner sees like somebody of royalty and they're like, oh, your highness or whatever. It's a lower level of that, but they just do that for anybody who's older than them. They were trying to do that with him because they were like, yo, we just messed up. It's like the police trying to stop you over and trying to mess with you, but they ain't realize that you're a retired lieutenant for the police department because they know they're about to lose their job.
It was sick.
It was sick. And it's like, it's mad sick and disgusting because like I feel like anybody with money, like if you had a lot of money, you could go to Nigeria and just run things in your local province or wherever just to be able to pay people off. That's mad, like gross.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate corruption everywhere. And I'm a corrupt ass man.
You
But-
are corrupt.
Man, he's waiting for that one.
Yeah, I was waiting
Yeah,
for that.
come
Waiting
on,
to
son.
call him corrupt.
So which actress do you want to be?
Oh, I told you I would find the actress, right? Regina Hall.
And this was episode 20.
No,
of
we
the
should
Floor
get it
Seats.
to 1 hour.
So I don't really care if you like us or not. You messed up and you listened to this whole thing.
How long did he practice that one?
I just thought of it right now.
He's
That
been
was off the
in
dome.
the
I
mirror.
really just thought of it right
Nah,
now.
he
No,
practiced
he's-
it for a little bit.
Yo,
Yeah.
can I start? Should I start saying that?
You can do whatever you
That's
want,
actually
bro.
tough, right?
Nah, he practiced
If
this,
you
bro.
want.
That's not tough? No, for real. That's not
I
tough?
don't remember what you said.
He said,
Yo, what is wrong with you? It was like 15 seconds.
I don't remember. Do you remember?
he said,
I don't care
Y'all
if you like
messed
this or
up
not.
for
You
listening.
messed up by listening to this whole entire thing. Hopefully you come back next week.
He definitely practiced that.
next week.
No, I'm really just saying it just now. I promise on everything. It's tough though, right?
Yeah,
It's
sure.
about to be my new thing.
What's yours, Kev?
My thing?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Yerby Kyrak.
Yo, Junior definitely has a vendetta against me. I think he's threatened by me or something.
I'm telling you, it's from the basketball game.
Yeah, definitely. But it's fine.
Kev has the same play style as Cal Corver.
Just shoot threes in
with
the
less
corner.
height.
He does like corner threes.
That's Kev. Oh, is only a 3-point
That's
shooter.
where he stands the whole time.
He's a
That's-
3-point shooter, and he also does that thing when it's a transition. When the other team is in transition, and they reach around your body and try to slap the ball, like poke it. That's I know.
Like,
I know Kev's play style.
Who does that?
A lot of NBA players, like Rondo, does stuff like that.
Now, can we tell the truth now, or
Am I li- wait,
should
I'm
we
lying?
should we keep lying?
You don't play like that?
I'll tell you. I'll tell the people exactly what I do.
Kev's offensive play style is mellow. That's what it is.
No,
It's not. It's not mellow.
It's
not
Kyle
mellow.
Corver.
I'll tell you exactly what I do.
Okay.
No, I'll
He
tell you
literally
exactly.
just
I'll
shoot threes.
be honest. I'll be honest. I don't have the same conditioning that I used to have. So what I do now is I pace myself on
He
the
gets
court.
old man buckets.
No, I pace myself. I
You
do
go
shoot a
hard.
lot of threes.
You'll go
I
hard
do
one
shoot a lot of
play.
threes because I can shoot. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think I play. I don't play lockup defense, but when
You
it's
play within your abilities,
exactly,
as everybody should.
That's not. That's
and
not
it's
a
not, and it's, but
compliment.
it's not bad. But it's
That's
not bad.
I didn't say it was bad.
But it's
When
not
did I say
bad.
it was bad? I think you're thinking that I'm.
I said
Kyle
that's not
Korver's
a
an
Also,
compliment.
NBA player.
If I'm in transition, I think I can go to the rim. I've done it. You've seen it. It may not look pretty.
Depends who's guarding you.
It definitely does because I would definitely pass it
'Cause
out.
some-
If I see
if-
someone very athletic, I'm not
If
gonna
I'm
try
coming
to
near
lay
you,
them.
by
Like
the block, I'm throwing it off the backboard.
You?
I'll throw it off the backboard.
I don't think so. I think
There was a
I
little
think-
kid. There was a little kid. You was on the fast break, and there was a little kid. It was like the most
But that
baby
was my
foul. It
that
like
was
a
my
tap.
that was like my second or third game. I was already tired.
I was like, come on,
I'll be
Kev.
honest.
he
You
was
called
like,
the foul because you
Nah.
was tired.
he was an infant.
He definitely fouled me.
He was
though.
fresh out the womb.
He definitely fouled me. Though.
I ain't
He
gonna
fouled
hold
me.
you. I can still see the umbilical cord
He
attached.
called a foul on a 14-year-old.
It was a foul, and I don't even call foul like that. Do I?
A foul's a foul,
A
but
foul's a foul.
I think that one was sweet.
That one wasn't sweet. He actually hit me in my head.
He did.
He did.
You
And I
know,
don't, but I don't call foul like that.
you're not used to getting hit in the head.
No, I'm used to.
You told me last week your head be knocking
Are
against
we
the
still
headboard.
on?
Yo, we're trying to get the extra 2 minutes.
Oh,
Yo, all right. So
Also, Junior. Let me
No,
talk about Junior's
I'm
game. No.
Yo,
We're gonna talk
nobody
about.
wants to
No,
listen to
you
this.
can't get that off.
Nobody wants to listen to this at the end of the pod. I go, it's gonna get cut out.
No, it's not.
It's boring.
It's not boring.
It is.
It's only
I wouldn't
boring.
listen to it.
It's only boring for him because I'm
Kev,
about to
it is.
expose him. But
Go
it's
ahead.
fine. No,
It
it's
is.
fine. No,
Wait.
it's fine. It's fine. It's
What you
fine.
think?
Expose him for the little short clip then. But I'm not listening to it at the end of the
It's not-
episode.
Okay.
So
I'm not listening to the part where he's coming at you either. It's okay, bro.
Oh, I clean.
So I want to let y'all
Lewinsky.
know this is episode 20 of the Floor Seats podcast. You're probably wondering there are how many weeks in a year?
They're wondering how
52.
did these
They're
guys
52.
make it to 20 episodes.
But they're 52 weeks in a year. We've been doing this for more than a year. We had 20 episodes.
that's because we tried sometimes and then the thing wasn't recorded.
Yeah, because of you.
That's cap. Because what
your
happened before we started this episode?
Your
Huh?
2003 IBM laptop.
2015. What happened before we started this episode, Junior?
you got 0.5 gigabytes of RAM in your shit.
13.28.
Junior just started talking about pressing record. I'm snitching.
Jack,
Me?
Thanks for snitching, as you should.
Yo, so
You heard
it's Big-
snitching rats?
it's Big
Yeah.
John. It's Fred. It's Kevin.
Wow.
And this is